Kanye West, a mind filled with trauma, animosity, narcissism, creativity, and slight autism.
I'm not in some kind of episode, but I may be slightly autistic.
Where does this all stem from? A dark upbringing, a traumatic childhood, a failed marriage, or the loss of his beloved mother? I present you the Kanye West effect. Kanye Amari West was born June 8th, 1977 in Atlanta, Georgia, but was raised in Chicago, Illinois. His mother, Dr. Donda West, was a professor of English at Clark Atlanta University. And while his father, Ray West, was a former Black Panther as well as a photojournalist. Kanye seemed to move around from an early age, going from Georgia to Illinois to later moving to China with his mother when he was just 10 years old. Kanye was always a creative mind. He attended the American Academy of Art and studied at Chicago State University. When Kanye was asked about his academics, he responded with the answer, "I got A's and B's." But where does Kanye's passion for music come from? Kanye began to write poetry at the early age of 5 years old. He began profiting off music from the age of 12, but at age 20, Kanye dropped out of college. His mom, who was a professor at a university, was heavily disappointed in her son. After some time producing beats for local artists in the Chicago area, in 1998, Kanye got signed to his first management deal. The management production company known as Hip Hop since 1978, founded by G. Robinson and Hip Hop Joshua, these two guys seem to be responsible for the success of Kanye's career. Because not too long after being signed, Kanye was connected to Rockefeller Records, a label founded by Sean Carter, also known as Jay-Z. Jay-Z heard Kanye's beats one night in the studio and felt a connection. These beats would later get a placement on the iconic album, The Blueprint. The songs Heart of the City and Never Change were produced by Kanye, which would help with his artistic portfolio. At this point in time, Kanye decides that he's fully committed to music, as he's already seeming to work with huge artists such as Ludacris, Alicia Keys, and Janet Jackson. But Kanye realized something. He noticed that he's only getting recognition for being a producer, and this isn't what he wanted. Since the beginning, Kanye wanted the spotlight. Some might say that this is a turning point in Kanye's career. Kanye struggled to get his first record deal as an artist. Multiple companies such as Capitol Records denied him because he didn't portray the thug persona that they wanted. They saw absolutely zero potential, and that demotivated him. But Rockefeller Records saw the light in Kanye and they decided to take a chance. They signed him as an artist. But this wasn't the only struggle that Kanye faced. In 2002, Kanye was involved in an almost fatal car accident. His jaw was shattered and the car looked like a crime scene, but this didn't stop Kanye. With his mouth wired shut, Kanye released Through the Wire, which was on his debut mixtape, Get Well Soon. During that time is when Kanye mentioned that he's working on his first ever studio album, The College Dropout. 2003 to 2006. Now having albums such as The College Dropout and Late Registration under his belt, West was established in the hip-hop industry. Hit songs like All Falls Down, Jesus Walks, Gold Digger featuring Jamie Foxx, and Touch the Sky were featured on these albums. Right after those albums were released, he began to work on Graduation and one of his more significant albums, 808s and Heartbreaks. Unfortunately, like every success story, there's a loss. November 10th of 2007, Kanye West's mother and manager, Donda West, passed away at the age of 58. In January 2008, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office said that she died of a coronary artery disease and multiple complications after cosmetic surgery. This profoundly affected Kanye. He dedicated a performance to his late mother after her funeral on November 22nd of 2007. This is a turning point in Kanye's life where a majority of fans say he went insane. Heading over to the 2009 VMAs, Taylor Swift won Best Female Music Video. While accepting her award, Kanye ran up on stage, grabbed the microphone, and proceeded to say that Beyoncé deserved the award.
I'll let you finish, but Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
He was kicked out of the event and faced widespread criticism from celebrities and even the President of the United States, Barack Obama. Barack Obama went out of his way to call Kanye a jackass.
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a jackass.
Kanye apologized to Taylor for the interruption, but later took back the apology because he claimed it was selfless. After the incident, Kanye West took a break from music and ventured into fashion design. After moving to Rome for some time, he worked with popular Italian fashion brand Fendi. On December 3rd, 2013, Adidas announced their collaboration with Kanye, which was the shoe line Yeezy. This was also around the same time Kanye and Kim Kardashian started dating. Now you might be thinking, things are starting to look up for Kanye. Well, Not really. Although it may seem like it, Kanye West was on his way to another downward spiral. This is what some might consider a manic episode.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Fast forwarding to 2016, Kanye West met with former President Donald Trump and showed support. This dropped the fans' jaws. Another controversy took place 2 days before his album, The Life of Pablo, was released. Kanye West tweeted out, "Bill Cosby is innocent." The majority of people took it serious, but some thought that it was just a publicity stunt. At the end of 2016, in November, Kanye was admitted to the UCLA Medical Center, where he would get mentally evaluated for his episode that he had on tour.
It's a new world. Feelings matter.
This was the start of Kanye's mental health conversation, but it was only the beginning, because in 2018, Kanye was back to the madness. He said in an interview that slavery was a choice, and this caused the most backlash Kanye's ever seen.
400 years? For 400 years? That sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
Following these controversies, there are two that need to be focused on. First, his divorce with his wife and mother of his children, Kim Kardashian West. In July of 2020, Kanye spoke about the possibility of Kim filing for divorce. This was after his publicized anti-abortion views during his presidential campaign.
It just represents life. I'm pro-life.
This divorce was confirmed in January 2021 after Kanye said that the Kardashian family was trying to lock him up. After the divorce was finalized, Kanye was required to pay $200,000 in child support every single month for his kids. This split left Kanye empty and heartbroken. But Kanye kept his faith in God and said that God would bring back his family. He expressed how much he wanted to be with Kim, especially in this performance of Runaway.
Baby, more specifically, Kimberly.
This divorce got messy after Kim started to date Pete Davidson, a Saturday Night Live host and comedian. This situation was publicly broadcasted for Kanye to see. Kanye continuously tweeted at Pete Davidson, calling him names like Skeet, and Pete Davidson decided to release private messages that he had with Kanye. After Kim and Pete split later down the line, their marriage turned into a custody war. Kanye claimed that he wasn't allowed to see his children. At this point, it seems like Kanye West's intro to insanity, but it wasn't. At the end of 2022, Kanye West made a series of anti-Semitic comments, resulting in the termination of his collaborations, sponsorships, and partnerships. He was later spotted having dinner with Donald Trump at the restaurant Mar-a-Lago, and he also had an appearance on Alex Jones's podcast, a right-wing conspiracy theorist. Kanye West praised Adolf Hitler and identified as a Nazi.
I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
His Twitter account was terminated after posting an inappropriate photo of the Star of David. Kanye lost the title of being a billionaire in under 24 hours. Kanye West is currently back on Twitter, but let's dive into where he stands today. Jumping back to present day, 2023, rumors spread that Kanye was recording his 11th studio album, Vultures. The album was supposed to be released on October 13th, but was pushed back for unknown reasons. On December 12th, Kanye had a listening party for this album. His first child, North, performed a snippet rumored to be on the album. Fans were stoked to see that Kanye had rekindled with his children. Kanye's return seems promising. On December 26th of 2023, to end the year, Kanye stated an apology to the Jewish community. He wrote it in Hebrew, and it translates to, "It was not my intention to offend or demean, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure the greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. Your forgiveness is important to me, and I'm committed to making amends and promoting unity." Things are looking good for Kanye at this point. He's rekindling the relationship with his kids, fixing the damage he may have caused in the past, and working on music for the fans. Kanye may have had a troubled past and an inconsistent career, but his intentions seem to be pure. We just need to see what unfolds with Vultures and in the future. Hopefully we don't need a part 2 for this video, and if we do, I hope it's a good one. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, consider subscribing if you like videos like this.